What's up, boys and girls? I'm here today with Walrus to talk to you about life. I'll let him introduce himself.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Adam. On YouTube, I go by OGWalrus, and it's a pleasure to be here, Conk. Thanks for having me.
That's all good. Now, you listen to tons of commentaries that talk about the game and what's happening. All that AK dildo mashing bullshit. It kind of sounds like it's been read off the back of an instruction manual. But in this commentary, we're men, ain't we?
Hey, that's exactly correct, sir.
We are men. What are we, Walrus?
Men.
We're men.
Men, damn it.
And in this commentary, we throw the rule book out the fucking window. And what do we do with it? We no-scope it is what we do. Now, in this commentary, we are going to be explaining things that happen in life that just ain't really fair, to be honest. Mainly building PCs and what happens when loading on software on PCs, which I will happily let Walrus explain to you right now.
Oh man, it's damn. I don't want to sound gay or anything, but how many hours have we spent on Skype trying to figure this thing out?
No homo at
all.
We spent about 11, 12 hours together.
Yeah.
Literally together. And it was nice.
It was the longest. It's probably the longest. Nice. Oh my god, man! I was about to throw the thing out the freaking window.
We hit so many hurdles. It was like jumping on a bouncy hopper trying to get over like a building, literally.
Yeah.
So good.
To give you guys a bit of background, I am a complete and utter noob when it comes to PCs, and I transitioned from a Mac laptop, which was my primary machine for rendering videos, editing, and capturing gameplay, to I figured what I would do is just buy a custom PC off of Hewlett Packard's website, and that was an epic fail, biggest mistake I ever made. So Qonkey has been helping me, walking me through updating it, and basically just transitioning into building my own PC. And what did we put a solid state in? And
at the start we had problems because you brought a solid state, but he didn't have a SATA 3 cable. So that was hurdle number one. You went out and brought a SATA 3 cable, didn't you?
Yeah.
Then come back, we hooked it all up, worked perfectly. But the main thing was the drivers on the PC, which gave us utter nightmares, which were the LAN drivers, weren't they?
Yeah, that was like 8 or 9 hours of just torture.
Pure and utter. Basically, I wanted to crawl up like a baby fetus.
Right.
I really did.
Absolutely agonizing, but we got a way. There's always a way around it. I think there's always, if you work hard enough at it, you're gonna come up with a solution, and that's exactly what we did. So.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did actually. But literally, it was 11 hours of first the drivers didn't work. Then we spent around about 3 hours looking into what drivers to get. There was no drivers, so we ended up duplicating the drivers from one hard drive to another hard drive. It didn't work. Then we found out that the chipset in the motherboard to the LANs, you could only use the update discs to load on the OS on the solid state. So we tried that, and it turned out we couldn't even do that because we needed the original hard drive to do it.
Yeah.
Basically defeated the object of having a recovery disk.
Yeah, completely. And that was because of the proprietary software that's with the motherboard, right?
Yeah. Now, oh my god, I have to mention what happened yesterday as well when setting it up. Basically, Walrus actually went out to Fry's, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went out to Fry's and he bought a network adapter, like a network card, and it was PCI. And he said he had a PCI slot. I was like, cool, do you have a spare one? He was like, yeah. He went out and brought one. Now, he come back, he phoned me in the car. He's lagging like Skippy on steroids. His internet's going off, it's going on, it's going off, it's going on. So all you see him is bobbing up and down like Skippy. And he gets home, he's like, I've got the card, right, it's going to work. What happens? He's like, dude, it won't fit. I was like, what do you mean it won't fit? He's like, it won't fit. I can't get it in. It's too big. And at this point in time, my mind just started laughing because I hadn't slept in 2 days at the time. And when I don't sleep, I start giggling. Like I made a Battlefield 3 video. And when I don't sleep, I just get the giggles. There's a little man inside of me that, do you know cabbages? Do you know the sprout versions of them?
Yeah.
When I see them, a little man inside my head just goes, mini cabbages. And I can't help it. And when he said, dude, it won't fit, it's too big, and the little man inside me just went, that's what she said.
And that was it. I lost him. I lost you for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was
into
laughing.
hysterics.
But you said it. You was like, dude, it won't fit. It's too. Oh, he's like, to get it to fit, I'm gonna have to rip this bad boy apart, or to rip this casing apart. I was like, oh my god.
That was classic.
But he said it like a 16-year-old boy who just pulled down his trousers and the elephant trunk popped out. And the girl was looking at him just crying like, no, it can't fit, it won't fit.
Oh man.
But yeah, it was kind of like that. So it turned out he had PCI Express and he went back to Fry's. Did you trade in your card, like get a refund back?
Yeah, I traded in, got the PCI, came home, and then fondled it for like, probably another 20 minutes trying to get it to fit. And it turned out that there was a bracket that I had to unscrew. Once I unscrewed the bracket, everything's fit nicely, you know. So
I think when it did fit and he finally clicked the Google, the Google Chrome button, I think we both got boners when it managed to work. Because it was literally like, no homo, by the way, but it was like 6 p.m. to round about 9 a.m. in the morning. So when you look at the time differences, it isn't too bad his time, but my time. Basically stayed up all night helping him out.
You'd been up for like 2 days already.
Yeah, I'd been up a long time.
Yeah.
An absolute long time.
Yeah.
But no, I figured if I don't have too many energy drinks, I'd cut out the stuttering pretty well. So not doing too bad for 4 days.
You did a good job, man. You really helped me out. I was I think because I've had a couple of experiences just trying to do torrents like Vegas, and a really good friend of mine, Prestige Mode Gaming, helped me with that, and it took us like 4 or 5 hours just to torrent. I don't know how. I have no idea why it took that long. It just did. And then when we tried to torrent Vegas 11, it took us like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours.
The first ones you didn't have it, but I always keep backups of my torrents. Yeah. So I literally just sent you mine through Skype, and obviously it ran straight away. And we got it up within an hour, just troubleshooting a little bit because it didn't work.
Yeah, but I will say that I was on the fence about the SSD drive, because I've been told just so many different things about SSDs, hard drives, and upgrades, and so on and so forth. And somebody from the shop, the Fry's Electronics shop, even told me that an SSD it's not going to improve performance. You're not even going to notice anything. And as soon as Qonkey had walked me through it and I got it installed and everything was running, it's the biggest improvement you can do to a PC.
You booted in like 5 seconds.
Not even.
Shit.
Not even, dude. It was like 2.5, 3 seconds. It was ridiculous.
He was like restarting it, and just restarting. All I heard was the Windows pop up. Because I told him, don't put a password on it just yet, just to admire the fully function operation of the OS, because it boots in a click of fingers. Yeah. And
it sounds like, because to me, when I first heard that, I was like, I really don't care about saving 3 to 4 or 5 seconds when I boot up. You start to notice it once you have an SSD. You don't know how you had a PC without one. So anyway, you guys, to continue on this theme that my man Qonkey had discussed, brought to your attention at the beginning of the commentary about being men, being macho, gnarly, buff, swole. No, just being men, just seeing something through until it's done. And I'll tell you, there was multiple times within this 11, 12-hour period of trying to get this solid-state drive installed, and it shouldn't have been this hard, but because of just because of my motherboard and a few other variables that were thrown in the mix, I was ready to go back to Fry's, return it, just give up on the whole thing, and I'm so happy that I didn't. I mean, I can't emphasize that enough. And I think YouTube is an amazing place where you can meet new people, you can make new friends, share common interests, and you can exchange influence and ideas, and basically learn from the friends that you meet. And this wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for my man Qonkey. And this directly relates to YouTube, which we all share a common interest in, just like Yaush. I mean, there's been multiple times that we are put down and told, hey, you're never going to succeed, it's not going to work. And I got to tell you guys, don't give up, see it through. You're going to be happy if you do, in all aspects of your life. Isn't that right, Qonkey?
That is right. All I have to say from that is maybe listening to this commentary and some great words of wisdom from Walrus is hopefully you will manage to change your mentality about things in life. But I couldn't have said anything better myself. So I hopefully you take something from this commentary. I've been Qonkey. I will let Walrus say his amazing goodbyes.
Thanks you guys for listening. You guys are amazing. Love you. We'll talk to you later.